Stop posting on social media just because you were told that you should be posting on social media. Instead, what you should be doing is actually creating content that's going to help you attract your desired clients. Because if you're not attracting your desired clients, then what are you doing on social media? It's then useless. So if you're still trying to figure out how exactly to do that effectively, I'm going to be sharing with you exactly how you can do so in 4 ways in this video, so make sure to stick around till the end. But before we move on, please introduce yourself and your business in the comments. Let's get to know each other. What I want you to do is actually have a strategy for what you're doing, because something I've seen is that a lot of business owners actually just post content or just share, trending sounds or things that they see other people doing and think that actually work, but in honest fact they don't work. It just shows that you don't have direction. It shows that you don't know what you're doing. So avoid doing that. Make sure that you have a strategy for why you're posting what you're posting, how exactly it's going to help you, and what is the purpose behind the post that you are posting. So make sure that you don't just post for the sake of it. Now, when it comes to actually attracting your target audience, something you need to know is that the content that you actually produce is the one that's going to help you attract your target audience. So it means you need to make sure that your content ideas are going to actually cater for the people that you're trying to target. If you're just creating content just for the sake of it, or you're creating content that you're not really sure if it's going to work or not, then it's not going to be effective. What you should be doing is using keyword research as a way to find content ideas that are actually going to be targeted at the right people, if you want to actually get in front of the right people as well. There are 3 platforms that you can actually use. One is Answer Socrates, the other is Answer the Public, and the last one is Ahrefs. I still don't know how to say the name. When it comes to using the platforms, the keyword researchers, you can actually find a keyword that relates to whatever it is that you do, and then you're going to search that, see whatever questions are coming up. So from there you can actually then pick out what questions people are asking, and with the questions you can actually come up with your content calendar. The second way for you to target your desired clients is by actually structuring your videos properly so that actually appeals to your target audience. So in other words, don't just get there, introduce yourself and go on a whole rant. If you're going to be educating people, make sure that you are doing that effectively. People will scroll if that's TikTok, or on YouTube people will jump off the video if your video is just taking far too long to actually just get to the point. I'm sure you've experienced this yourself, so please make sure that you don't do this. So what should you do instead? Firstly, start out with your hook. This is what you're going to start your video with. The first 30 seconds in your YouTube video are so important. And if you're on TikTok, the first 5 seconds of your video are very important, because people can get off if you're taking too long to get to the point, or if you're just not making sense at all. So please make sure that your hook is straight to it. It's exactly what they need. It speaks about what it is that they need, or whatever it is that they're going to be getting from this video. Get to a point, okay? Don't waste people's time. Don't have a very long intro about yourself. Don't have a whole talk about how you decided to come up with this idea. Okay, people don't care. Stop wasting people's time, okay? Moving on, after you've had your hook, the next thing that you need to have is then your storytelling. You need to be able to tell stories. Yes, you can actually teach people without necessarily throwing any stories into it, but what I've seen is that people are more likely to stick around in your video when you're able to give examples, when you're able to back up whatever it is that you're saying by sharing examples of other people, or of sharing something that's going to make it a little easier for them to understand what it is that you're actually talking about. So with storytelling, usually I signpost. So subtopic 1, subtopic 2, subtopic 3, because I was a debater, okay? So I am used to doing that. So have your 3 subtopics, or however many subtopics. Once you've done that, then you move on to your call to action. So you've told the story, you've gotten to the conclusion. The call to action is now, what do you want people to do with this information that you've given them? Usually with YouTube, call to actions are thrown around like in the middle of the videos. So many call to actions that you can use, but it always depends on what it is that you want people to actually do. Are you trying to boost the video so that it actually gets to more and more people? So you're going to tell people to like or to get people to engage with the video, in other words commenting and so on, or you're trying to grow your following, you're trying to get more subscribers, so you tell people, please subscribe to my channel, please follow my my account, whatever it is that you're going to be telling people, but there should be a reason behind it. Thirdly, make sure that your video is search engine optimized. So you want to make sure that when someone actually searches for something, your video is going to be able to show up. So this looks different for different platforms. TikTok, the best way for you to be search engine optimized is by actually making sure that your caption has the keywords that you're going to need for your video to show up when someone searches for something, and to have your hashtags on point as well. With YouTube, the best way to actually do so is one, your title. Make sure that your title is something that someone is going to actually search for. The best way to know what people are actually searching for, whether or not a title is the best title that you can get, because there are always different ways to phrase things. You can actually use TubeBuddy. That's what I've been using for my own videos as well. The next thing is your description. So you should have keywords in your description about what your video is about and so on. Another thing that you could do also is actually tagging people. So when you tag someone who either shares similar content to you, it's a way for you to be able to show up to their viewers after they've watched the video of this creator as well. Lastly, hashtags actually work as well on YouTube, as much as like people don't search for a hashtag, but your video can actually show up. So if someone clicks on a hashtag, they are going to be able to see your video under a specific hashtag. So please use your hashtags, please use your tags. Make sure that your description is descriptive enough. In other words, it has keywords that are going to help YouTube with putting your video in front of the right people, and that your title is proper. Like, your title is so important. Make sure that you do your research on how to actually create a good title, because that's what's going to get people to actually watch the video. The fourth way to actually attract your target audience is through collaborations. Find people who are in the same industry as you or similar industry, who have an audience that would actually be interested in you and what you have and what you do, so that you can actually collaborate with them. This could be you actually having an interview with them, you having a video with them where you're discussing a certain thing, or actually going live together. You are able to then leverage their audience. No one is going to suffer just because you guys are sharing an audience. Okay, it doesn't work that way. It's not like if they win, you're losing. If you win, they are losing. No, it doesn't work that way. Okay, we can all win. Okay, so there's no reason for you to be so afraid of going live with someone, collaborating with someone, because it's the best way for you to actually work together to get a specific result, or to get whatever it is that you guys desire. So collaborate with people, find people who you are able to collaborate with. Another thing that I actually want to mention is start building relationships with people on social media. You never know what opportunities you're going to just stumble on because of the fact that you are able to build and maintain a relationship with people that you find on social media. I have so many people right now that I feel so close to, even though we've never met before, but I've seen them on social media. They see my videos, I see their videos. We've gotten to a point where I check up on them, they check up on me once in a while. It's that thing of like, okay, I haven't seen you post thing, or congratulations on getting this many followers. It's that type of thing. Like, I've gotten to a point where I have built relationships with people on social media, and I keep maintaining those relationships with people because I understand just how important it is. So please build relationships, collaborate with the people that you've built relationships with. Now, the fact that you now know how to attract your desired clients is perfect. The only thing that's not really good is the fact that you are still trying to convince yourself that you're qualified to be where you are, which is something that just messes everything up for you, because you're not taking certain opportunities that are given to you because you feel like you're not ready for them. I have a video that I want you to watch. If this is something that you're currently experiencing, please make sure that you actually go and you watch that video. At the end of this one, I will see you there.